How to use calendar pages in Squarespace. Embedding a static image of your upcoming schedule or forcing visitors to click away to a messy third-party calendar widget absolutely kills your user experience. If you want a fully responsive, clean layout where users can browse workshops, launches, or live bookings directly on your site, you need to use Squarespace's native engine. And today we are deploying a native events page and mapping a dynamic calendar. So firstly, we need to build a primary database wrapper. Log into your Squarespace dashboard, look over to the left-hand navigation column, and click straight into the pages right here. Don't forget to click on a website. Beside the main navigation heading, click on the plus icon right here to introduce a new structural element. So scroll down to the collections section and click events. If you can't find that, just choose calendar here and then choose the kind of calendar you want to add. Let's just take this one. Actually looks good. Let's take this one, and there you go. Now we are dropping the calendar onto our canvas on the website. Okay, and there's our calendar, guys. So also when you want to customize it, you can just press on it once like this, and as you can see, the upcoming events now are getting displayed and unwrapped here. So as you can see, what do we have here? We have the name of the event and of course the date below. That's going to be month, year, time, and from which time and to which time, and also the picture. So if you want to customize a certain one or just create one from scratch, click on the plus here. So in this interface, you can create a new event. So in here, just type in a title, say, for example, someone's birthday, then date and time, choose from the calendar. Let's say 30th of July. And time, let's say, you can type this in, let's say 5 p.m. 5 p.m. There you go. Also event end, let's say, 6 p.m. and then save. There you go. As you can see, now we have created a new birthday. And to edit this section, guys, and add media and add description, description can be written here. You can attach links through this button, for example, right? Insert different text styles and all of that good stuff. Then if you want to add an image, click on 3 dots next to your newly created event on calendar and then go settings. In here, guys, in the content, you can, as you can see, add a featured image and type in a certain excerpt. It's going to be a kind of description to explain to people what's going to be happening in this event. In our case, we can talk about someone else's birthday. Who's the author? Choose here from the dropdown. If you have any other managers, you can use them as a host, so to say, of this particular event. And then when you're good, what else do we have? We have tags and categories. Do you want to enable comments? Let's do that actually. SEO, yeah, you can do that. Add titles, descriptions, so that Google can properly index all of this stuff. Social image can be also added, as you can see, 20 megabytes max, and then you can share it. Also, don't forget to add the location. As you can see, the map is being displayed from Google Maps. Choose where it's going to be happening. Okay, you can manually fill this in if you wish. And then you just can go ahead and press on save. Everything will get updated, and now you have your new event created. As you can see, pretty simply done. As always, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you in the next one.